So not a really good series for the second time around against Cincinnati. We lost this series. Lost two out of first game. Looking back on it now, I think such a that's sweep of the Rangers in Arlington that we were just really hot and high, and we had some good momentum, and we really all kind of came down against the Reds. First series started out okay. I mean, we were locked in a pitching duel with them in the first game until Kyle Schwarber came alive, delivered another Schwarber bomb, and was really the big factor in propelling us to a 4-1 win. And then uh, really all just kind of came apart in the second game, second and third game. Um, Rangers was not sharp in that second game in that start. Um, a lot of uncharacteristic things that he did, a lot of negative emotions. He really not able to control himself that we in the way that we're accustomed to seeing him do so. Um, and you know we really were shut out in those final two games. So the offense was totally non-existent. Bryce Harper, I mean, he had the meaningless, I guess you could call it a meaningless run in the ninth inning. But for all intents and purposes, we were shut out those two games. Um, four runs, five runs in 7 innings, but we could really call it 4 runs in 27 innings. Aside from that Bryce Harper home run. Um, so yeah, it was just not a good series. Not a good series for the Phillies. Aside of that Schwarber home run, I mean, very very little offensive contributions. I mean, Trey Turner, he had a he had a clutch hit to give us the win in that first series, but I mean, aside from that, I mean, even in that game, that was his only hit of the game. He won for he had an RBI and he that was his only hit of that game, and the bats just went silent in this series. It was not nothing good offensively came out of this for us. And then the pitching, like I mentioned, Ranger was not sharp, and even Chris says he went he went six, get the start, but you know he gave up 3 runs, and just a cluster of uncharacteristic errors, fielding errors by the team. I mean, guys can't field the ball. We're overthrowing people. We can't tag guys. I mean, base running mistakes. It was really was not a pretty sight. To that, it's not a pretty sight by the Phils. So that really this series against the Reds, we could have easily been swept in this series. I mean, let's just keep it a buck. We could have been swept in this series, and that would have totally negated the sweep that we had in Texas. But we were able to win one, but it really kind of thrown cold water on the Bills' momentum. And so, I mean, they have to go and get it back. And, we have to finish the series. Um, Talking to just we didn't play well. The Reds played better than us. Um, you know, we lost the second game 6-1, where we had Bryce Harper's home run. Lost the second game. Reds outscored us in the game home we did in the entire series. And so, looking at it, really judges up that that Astros series that we kind of stumbled out of, I lived out of 4 months ago, where the Astros scored 5 runs in the entire series, and, and they swept us. I could talk about Phillies playing poorly series or all night, but I mean, it doesn't do us any good. We moved on from Cincinnati. We've got another series, 4 games set since then. Um, Period. We got to get this one. We've got to take at least 3 out of 4 to really get us back on the right track. A split a split wouldn't do us a lot of good. I mean, we really need to come out and really step on this series and really get the good vibes going. And I think they can do it. I think that they're good enough to realize that hey, we got out there in Cincinnati, and it didn't help either that Kyle Schwarber is who happens to be from the area of that his father. He had I think his father throwing out the ceremonial first pitch, and there's rumors circulating about go to Cincinnati. Is he going to spurn season free agency and return to play home and all that sort of stuff. So that was probably circulating in the media and in the Phillies clubhouse. But none of that is an excuse. Phillies they that's their business and handle their opponents, and they didn't do that. I mean, and I'll give credit to the Reds. I mean, they're a team that's slightly above average for playoffs too. I think they're teams behind the Mets for the final wild card. So they've got something to play for and showed up. They put it on us. That was hopefully as a reality check back in the right frame of mind and up to DC their business. The Nationals they're here's again this season. But these division games they can turn if you're not careful. If you don't if you play down to your opponent and you play to their um, those games they'll come up and bite you in the worst way. It's they just need to go out and handle their business. Don't mess around. Uh, don't mess around. Don't um, let your opponent. Don't give them any kind of confidence. Just go out, do what you have to do, and let's go road trip. 4-2 in the road trip right now. We got 4 more games. Let's try to get 3 out. Get 3 out. I'm not sure who's going to be starting for us. Um, I know Jesus Lazard is getting the ball tonight. I don't know about Zach Wheeler. There was some talk about maybe he needs to be shelved a little bit to get healthy. Um, so I don't know what's going on there. Um, will probably be a Taiwan Walker sighting. And there might even be Aaron Nola. Aaron Nola might be coming back this series. That'll be nice. Hopefully he gets back some of his mojo. It'll be nice to have him back in the lineup. I'm not sure what they'll be on like pitch count or anything, or if they're going to let him run his normal a lot better. I would imagine that he'd be on the pitch, but I'll have to see. So yeah, go out. Whoever takes the hill thrust series, just go out and take care of business. Take care of business against these Nationals. Big brother them, son them, put them on ice, whatever you have to do. 3 out of 4 for sweep. No, sweep is preferred. 3 out of 4 is will be acceptable. Whatever they do, make sure that they don't get embarrassed against the Nationals like they did. I mean, I think that's reasonable to ask for. With this bad taste out on